Hey guys, I'm here back with another video, and today I have a very exciting and informative video specifically about Ripple and the SEC. So as we know, the SEC has been a very strong part of Ripple's journey. Honestly, sometimes negative, sometimes positive. The positives being whenever XRP beats the case, it's a very good sentiment. But other times when SEC constantly attacks Ripple and XRP, accusing them of things, trying to take them up in court for things, it ends up very negative. But I think it's a blessing in disguise, which I'll get into later in this video. But yeah, let's start with this article that I have pulled up here. Will SEC appeal Ripple lawsuit? Pro XRP lawyer shares hot take. So let's get into this article over here. By October 7th, the chances of appealing the Ripple Labs lawsuit by the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, which is the SEC, will go out the window. In line with these, many legal experts have shared hot takes on what to expect from the regulator. SEC appealed, not good move. So, according to lawyers, appealing the secondary part of the ruling might be futile. He voiced his opinion as a legal rep of XRP holders with first-hand knowledge of the case. To him, the judge was very calculating when she ruled that XRP traded on secondary exchanges does not represent an unregistered security. So that was basically the main issue with XRP. The SEC was charging XRP to be a security, while Ripple and XRP was claiming that they're not. The lawyer said if the SEC contests this aspect of the ruling, the appellate court might not rule that the judge erred in applying the third prong of the Howey test. That was a lot of complex English right there. Per his explanation, the judge did not rely on expert testimony focusing on XRP holders. To the judge, the market regulator did not establish a common enterprise argument needed for the Howey test to fly. So the Howey test is, I believe, a methodology they use in scenarios like this. As someone who knows the Ripple case very well, considering they were active for over 2.5 years, and considering the judge cited their brief, the 3,800 XRP holders affidavits I submitted as well as my efforts stand strong. While the lawyer acknowledged that in some other lawsuits, the facts considered in the Ripple versus SEC ruling might wield a different influence, in the Ripple case, the regulator's omission may be used against it. He claimed that should the SEC appeal, the appellate court may still send the case back to judge who still rule in favor of Ripple. Now let's focus on U.S. SEC's lenient leanings. Even though the United States still lacks regulatory uncertainty regarding the crypto ecosystem, there's still visible progress. The SEC has recently reversed its use of crypto asset securities as a term in legal proceedings. Like I told you guys, there's a lot of presidents. I've told you in previous videos, there's a lot of presidents and institutions that are currently purchasing crypto, and which means that SEC will need to catch up and will need to be more accepting to this. And also, it's the future, inshallah, right? So they need to be at the forefront of this. The Ripple versus SEC case ended in a split win for both entities. The regulator secured a 125 million fine payment as ordered by judge for Ripple selling XRP to institutional investors. With election year approaching, it remains to be seen if the SEC will want to paint the current administration in a bad light, given what's at stake. Now, remember, guys, the SEC also has a reputation to maintain, so they also want to look like a strong entity by standing their ground, but they also want to make sure they're looking out for the country and what's coming up for it. So that was a very technical take. Now let's look at this article over here. Ripple versus SEC appeal explained. Will commissioners vote, and how can SEC appeal a year-old ruling? The legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. SEC over XRP has been one of the most important cases in the crypto industry. As the case reached its conclusion in August 2023, attention has shifted to whether the SEC will appeal the decision before October deadline. So Ripple's legal officer believes that the SEC is likely to file an appeal against the judge, which could escalate the case of the Supreme Court. He remains confident that Ripple would win there as well, and this confidence comes from their previous wins. The SEC has up until October 7th, and this is going to be, I believe, inshallah, a very big catalyst for XRP price. The journalist recently shared insights from a former SEC lawyer who suggested that SEC is likely to appeal the July 2023 ruling, particularly regarding XRP's programmatic sales. The lawyer explained that many within the SEC feel the decision was incorrect and should be challenged in court. So yeah, a lot of people are giving their takes on this, and again, it's the SEC is a blessing and a curse for XRP. Obviously, also, they have to make sure they get this right because they want to carry these rulings forward when they try to take other cryptos to court, right? They have to make sure they're consistent because they have a reputation on the line. But yeah, this is what's going on with them. So now let's look at the chart. I've made up some technical analysis over here, and as you can see, this is a previous bull run. This is the current phase we're in. The reason we know we're inshallah approaching a bull run is because there are two major catalysts: Bitcoin having happened this year in April, and also there are the US elections that are happening, and this time in the US elections they're very heavily crypto focused, so that is very good. A lot of institutions are purchasing crypto, and I believe we're in a very good position, inshallah. So in the last crypto bull run in September plus Q4 of 2020 there was accumulation, and then in Q1 of 2021 plus a bit of Q2, the price absolutely exploded. So I've extrapolated the chart over here, and I believe it's going to be a similar scenario all the way to $2 and beyond. Honestly, this is a humble prediction. I do think it can go to $5 to $10, inshallah, but let's wait and see. Leave your price predictions down below, guys. That is all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.